Good morning, everyone. So, today let's discuss the topic solid waste. Now, solid waste means actually the solid particles or the discarded materials which are actually the leftover, which are also called rubbish or trash, and these are the things which are created by human beings. They are and left out for creating actually pollution. Okay, so in very clear words, these are discarded, left out materials. Now, the solid waste can be of different types. It may be municipal waste. Okay, municipal waste means the solid waste that comes from home, shops, offices, school, hospitals, etc. Okay, then or it may be from some textile, leather, rubber type substances, or it may be industrial waste. Industrial waste, that means the scrap, effluents, sludge, fly ash, like that type of substances. Then mining waste, it may be. Mining waste means in some open cast mining, the topsoils of the whole area becomes destroyed. Okay, and a lot of mining dust is liberated in the particular area, which creates a problematic condition. Then agriculture and yard waste, that means the fallen leaves, grass cutting, pruning, husk, straw, all these things, these are when left out, they may create some problems. So these are the agriculture and yard waste. Then defunct ships means what happened, actually the old ships are there which are broken down in some countries, okay, like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. So what happened, when these ships are broken down, then materials like asbestos, lead, mercury, all these are being uh, extracted. Okay, so these, when the people who are engaged in breaking of these things, they become exposed to such type of toxic materials, and which will create a problem. So that comes under the defunct ships in solid waste. Now next is the electronic waste. Now there are actually the computers, mobiles, electronic goods, which are also known as the e-waste. These are actually for recycling and extraction of certain metals. They are broken down or destroyed with the actually bare hands. So for which what happened, for which actually the people that which are engaged, they get affected with this type of thing. So that is known as the electronic waste. And hazardous waste means the pesticides, rubber, dyes, chemical, all these things that comes under the hazardous waste. Now actually the thing is that whatever the 7 topics we are telling about, like municipal, industrial, mining, agriculture, defunct, electronic, hazardous, all these include the different type of solid substances which are being not used at all. Okay, these are left out, or the things that are to be thrown away. So these things come in contact with the environment, okay, somehow or the other, and they cause pollution and are responsible, is one of the main causes responsible for causing pollution, and they directly even harm the human beings which are engaged in their processing. Okay, so these are the main causes of solid waste. Now it can be controlled. So how it can be controlled? By recovery and recycling. That means the rag pickers. Now you know what are rag pickers, isn't it? The persons or the small kids who carry a sack and search for some substances which are fallen in the garbages, isn't it? So those are called the rag pickers. So they will take away the tin cans and metal waste like plastic, glass, whatever these are, and will take for recycling. The carry bags, okay, these are all how much it is being possible, it is recycled and recovered. Then source reduction, here the garbage and other organic waste from the urban areas are used for formation of compost, like, and biogas. Now that means they can be used for forming some type of substances like composting, okay, manure. Then gobar gas plants are there, which in basically from the left out substances where biogas can be produced. Sludge burning is done. Okay, so all these things will help in the source reduction. That means whatever substances is produced, that is the source, that can be reduced with the help of these type of processes. Then burning, we can do burning like combustion of solid waste, and so that can be also reduced, but this will produce some offensive odor. Now very simple, if you burn a plastic bag, then what happen, a very offensive odor comes, isn't it? So that are the some side effect, but however they can be burnt and cleared out. Now here we come, in burning we come across two processes. One is incineration. Incineration. Here it is controlled aerobic combustion of waste in some chambers, okay. And one is pyrolysis. Pyrolysis means combustion in absence of oxygen. If something is done in presence of oxygen, that means burning is done in presence of oxygen, then we call it as incineration. And if it is done in absence of oxygen, then pyrolysis. Then construction material, now fly ashes, for example, what we have studied in that sources, okay. So that fly ash which is produced, that can be used for construction work, okay. It can be converted into bricks and can be used for construction works. Then dumping matlab we are piling the waste and then it is slowly converted into some other substances, okay. That means we will pile them waste and in some low lying areas, not converted actually, these are piled in low lying areas, and then it can be again recycled. It can be pulverized, compacted to form the layers of the earth, okay. So like these are the different process things from which will help in actually controlling the solid waste, okay. So solid waste sources and the various types of measures from which it can be controlled are important in regarding to the pollution part, environmental issues. Now while we are studying about the solid waste, we come across 3 R's. 3 R's matlab reduce, reuse and recycle. Now reduce that is related to the reduction of the generation of waste in all the operations from mining to manufacture. Now reuse means articles from time to time, whatever is produced, that can be reused, like bottle, plastics, whatever it is, it can be reused. And recycling, that means collecting the waste and broken articles and manufacturing them into different substances, okay. So these 3 R's are very much important while we are studying about the solid waste. Now when actually what happened in our now countries, due to excessive upgradation of the everything like industrialization and all these, different type of solid waste has been produced, isn't it? More and more solid waste are produced which are causing great harms. So a case study was done, and here it was observed that some recycling can be done and it will be beneficial. Actually a plastic rack manufacturer of Bangalore, it was Ahmed Khan. He first realized that these plastic waste which are accumulated, they are causing a problem, okay. For that he recycled them and constructed and prepared a plastic powder like substance which is known as polyblend, okay. And that he used, he found that this can be enhanced in building capacity of the bitumen. That means in collaboration with the Bangalore City Corporation and different institutes, he mixed it and used in construction of roads, okay. So that plastics which were accumulated, they were converted into fine powders, and that powder called polyblend, and with the help of different construction industries and all that, he used them in construction of roads, okay. So that is an important aspect in case of solid waste management. So that is a very important thing that was observed. It was cheaper also as compared to other substances and can be much more effective for the environment, because we are clearing that part, isn't it? We are clearing it and using it in some beneficial thing. So that is a very important strategy. So go through them very properly, the solid waste sources, control and the case study. And while we are studying the case study, remember about the polyblend, okay. It was Ahmed Khan who first did work on this plastic and discovered the polyblend, okay. Now study the books properly, go through them everything very properly, and if you have anything, let me know.